What is going on? Welcome to No Chill Promos. How y'all doing? Hope having a blessed Wednesday if you're watching this. Before I get started on the Raw after WrestleMania 41 review, I just got to do a quick shout out to all subscribers to the channel and to the followers of Rumble, 410 YouTube. That's at 115 Rumble still. Thank you as always. But without further ado, let's get into it. So it's been a little bit since I last covered Monday Night Raw here on this channel, and hopefully I'll try to put as much footage as I can on this show that doesn't get taken down via copyright, so wish me luck. Right, but how do we start off this episode? Hot off of WrestleMania 41. What did they do? We see random wrestlers walking into the building, the same shit they always fucking do. And who do we have here? Got Paul Lester, Cody Rhodes. You went back-to-back Royal Rumbles and then main event back-to-back WrestleManias, despite not deserving it. Again, the game's rigged. Some people say don't hate the player, hate the game. But we start off with the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE champion, the never seen 17 last row champion ever, John Cena. And I keep seeing all these people talking about, oh, that main event was shit. It was one of the worst main events of all time. I'm not going that far. Well, first off, I haven't seen the match just yet. But I already told you off rip when I did my predictions that if Cena won, then that WrestleMania 41 is a complete success. And that's exactly what it was. I don't give a fuck how ass the match was. Cena won. A win's a win. Winners write history. And that's exactly what he's going to do. So big ups to John Cena. Thank you. Thank you so very much. He brought out that golden shovel and did exactly what he needed to do. That's what I'm talking about. So you ain't gonna see me shit on that fucking match. Absolutely not. I love it. I didn't even watch the shit, but I love it. I love the outcome. Yeah, that's exactly what the fuck needed to happen. Alright? He comes out after 5 minutes of fucking pyro they gave this dude. Like, hot damn. That's like all the pyro fucking on this show, basically. Like, he was like, no, you guys can cheer me, even though he's supposed to be a heel. But the crowd was just full on cheering him like he's a fucking, like the biggest baby face in the company right now. He was like, nah. Like, you guys are not gonna fool me. Like, you guys for 25 years have treated me like garbage. You said your absolute worst to try to tear me down, but every single time I rose to the occasion and rise above hate, because that's what I do. You fans, you think that's how a relationship works? You just say whatever you want and then I'm just gonna love you unconditionally? Fuck no. Absolutely not. Like, you there with the hot chick next to you, think that's how a relationship works? No. Nah. You there, you think as a parent, as a mom or a dad, that's how you treat your kids? Nah. Y'all not gonna break me that easily. Right, but I'm here to tell you the most important thing, and that's this: 36 dates. That's all you're getting from me. So once that number hits 0, that's it. Game over. Pro wrestling will have to reset itself because I'm taking this championship home with all its lineage from Bruno Sammartino, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bret Hart, The Rock, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, you name it. All that prestigious history ends with me. And real quick, I keep asking this question. I'm like, how can you kill something that's already dead? I don't know, you let me know. But he says that Cody Rhodes was your last shot, which is fucking terrible, because they're going to tell me with all that talent they had back there, Cody Rhodes was the best chance. No wonder Cena went over. And that's not even the best part. The best part is that Las Vegas booed Cody Rhodes because people are, all these Cody crybabies were talking about, I thought the fans were gonna boo Cody. But yeah, every time I see him out there, fans are cheering for him. It's like, fans have turned on him. They stopped watching. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? The numbers have dwindled ever since he's been champion. The reaction that Cody got here in Las Vegas, Raw after Mania, told me all I needed to know. It just validates what I've been saying. Without all that protection that Cody's been getting for going on 3 years, the moment he goes up against an actual superstar like John Cena, he gets exposed, he got his ass whooped, he lost, and it's like Cena said, he got outclassed, outshined, out-wrestled, and obliterated. Yeah, such a white-hot babyface, isn't he? Get the fuck out of here, man. Thank you, Cena. Thank you, Cena. Alright? I'll say it one more time for the people in the back. Thank you, Cena. Fuck Cody Rhodes. And let this be a lesson to never, ever put your top title on Cody Rhodes ever again. Ever. And I do mean ever. I don't want to see this asshole in any more main events. Fuck that. He had his time. The Cody Rhodes experiment / agenda was a complete colossal failure. And real quick, so I'm not trying to go off on a tangent, but I see fans, they're talking about how, Cody, he's carrying the company because, he's smiling with fans and signing their autographs. And it's like, literally, they could put anybody in that same situation and get the same results, if not better. Like with LA Knight, yeah. Jey Uso, yeet. Braun Breaker, Jacob Fatu, Yeah, he's sure carrying the company, alright. That's why he's no longer champion. Yeah, but last thing Cena said was that this company needs a reset. And when you look at the last champion was Cody Rhodes. I agree. I 110% agree. Start over. Alright, you fucked up. Learn from your mistakes. Start over fresh next year. Alright. He says, I'm taking this title home with me. That's it. Y'all can figure it out yourselves. Alright. But before I leave, get one good last look at the last real WWE champion. We didn't see Mr. Randall Keith Orton. He's the man. Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. Woo! 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 My question is, what happened to Bayley? Wasn't Bayley supposed to be in this spot? Why? That's my question. Why is Becky Lynch here? Alright, but I don't know. And you got Lyra that has 2 belts, but doesn't even defend her women's Intercontinental belt like that. So, I don't know, man. But we get the match. I'm gonna fast forward to the finish. And it was a decent match, alright, but Liv Morgan hits Oblivion to Lyra Valkyria. 1, 2, 3, and no! Women's Tag Team Champions, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Alright. What's the point in having them lose just to get it back? I don't know, man. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about the Women's Tag Team titles, to be honest. I never have, but I do at Hilarious. It just goes to show you these supposed baby faces aren't baby faces. Alright? They're not that. And that goes for Cody, it goes for Lyra. And I don't hate Lyra. I'm not like Vince Russo, who that man can't stand Lyra Valkyria. And I don't blame him. I don't. But it just goes to show you, the crowd said it all. We don't give a fuck about Lyra. And best believe she's dropping that Intercontinental belt to Becky Lynch. Because Becky Lynch is cashing her receipt. She was like, I put you over down at NXT. Now it's time for you to do your job. Alright, this is my show. But next we get a promo from Mr. Chad Gable and American Made. Chad Gable was boasting about the triumphant victory from El Grande Americano. Thank you. That's all he really said here. So we move on. We get a promo from the reigning, defending, undisputed Raw Tag Team Champions, New Day? Which, again, what the fuck happened to Xavier Woods' singles push? And I know they had their little segment with Cross before they came out, where like they acknowledge each other. What do I know, man? But Xavier says, thank God for the New Day. And Coffee was like, you're looking at the greatest tag team of all time. And they get interrupted by the Alpha Babes, Alpha Studs, Alpha Academy, where the fuck they call themselves, I don't know. But we'll let you hear from Maxine Dupree, because she did great on the mic. I'm like, okay, talk your talk.
Hold on. Did I just hear you say that the New Day is the greatest tag team ever? I mean, you might be. But the last time you faced Otis and Tozawa, they beat you in 60 sweet seconds. And now here we are at the Raw after WrestleMania in Las Vegas, Nevada! And by the sound of it, I think we would all love to watch you two put your money where your mouth is and put those shiny tag team titles on the line right here, right now.
And then we get the return of Rusev Day, Mr. Rusev. Gets a pretty good pop here. You know, he destroys Alpha Academy. And where's your fucking edge? Like, no pun intended. Like what happened to this dude, man? Liv was like, hey, Finn, chill. It was you that said, if any of us are champions, that means we're all champions. Then Dom was like, you're gonna be out there for my match against Penta tonight, right? And then Finn was like, yeah, I'll beat her, Dom. And it's just like, man, they're gonna drag this shit out. It's like Finn should have whipped his ass right then and there, like on site. If not, during the match against, Penta, hit, his Bloody Sundays and then bounce. But nah, this is Triple H's long-term booking. I tell the biggest stories with the best talent I have. And that's exactly what this show represents. Shit that should have happened 6 months ago. But yet, it happens now finally, and people give it a pass. Like, oh, this is such a great episode of Raw. Like, okay, where's that energy going to be at next week or the week after? You think Roman Reigns is going to show up all fucking 3 episodes? Think Cena's going to show up all 3 episodes? I think not. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's part of his 36 appearances. We shall see. But we get a promo from the reigning, defending, undisputed Raw Women's World Champion, Io Sky. Big ups to her. Like I said, if Io were to retain at WrestleMania 41, I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad. What I want to see is Io versus Kyrie. That's what I want to fucking see. Make that shit happen at SummerSlam. It's right there. It's right fucking there. But, you never can tell this fucking ass backwards ass company. She cuts a promo. Good job. Her English is coming along smoothly. So I'll let you hear from her.
Last night was the best night of my career. I am over the moon. Because
never forget you, EO. It's our champ.
正真正銘、この私が世界のトップに輝いたぞ。Because I am the genius of the sky. I am Io Sky, and I am the Women's World Champion.
World Champion, the La Primera, the Chilean dime piece. Bonita Applebomb says you gotta put me on. The sexy goat demon chick herself, Stephanie Vaquer. I got it right now. That's how she said it. That's how commentary said it. So that's how I'ma say it. She comes out, talks her shit.
Io, congratulations. Omedeto, felicidades. I'd like introduce myself. I am the NXT Women's Champion, la primera Stephanie Baker. And I want to come out here to show you respect. You are amazing. I come here to show you respect. You're right, you are the best. But ahora yo estoy aquí y yo soy la mejor. I want to fight with the best of the best.
You want to face me? I accept.
And then we see the Raw GM, Adam Pearce. He says, now hold on now. All right. You guys want to see the match? I want to see the match. Do you guys want to see the match? Like, obviously. Mr. Captain the fucking obvious out here. It's like, all right, well, we're going to do this match right here, right now. Get a referee out here. So we get the impromptu match. Io Sky versus Stephanie Baker. This was a good little teaser match, but if you honestly expected that someone's going to take a pin here, why? Like, they're not going to bury their champions like that, man. Not on a free episode of Raw. That ain't going to happen. That would be kind of crazy if both titles were on the line and then we get a dual champion, but they're not going to go that far. All right, but this was a good match. I enjoyed it. Okay, best worker on Raw versus the best worker in NXT. What's not to like? There's one spot I got to cover, and that's for Booker T, who was absent on this show. You fast forward, I guess they called it the Devil's Kiss. I guess that's what she's calling it now, where she does the repeated like headstands from thighs of hers. So Booker T's absence, I got you, because commentary didn't say shit. You know, Cole was like, "Oh, if Booker T was here, he would have had a heart attack." Man, shut your corny ass up, man. And Pat McAfee in charge of creative is gonna keep on pushing Rhea Bloody Ripley, right? Whether you like it or not. Then we have the Pat McAfee minute, which I don't give two fucks about it. It's like, why the fuck does this dude get his own minute? Like, you have your own talk show. All right, if I want to hear Pat McAfee talk, I'll listen into his fucking talk show. He doesn't need his own fucking minute outside of him doing commentary. Get the fuck out of here. But next we see the reigning, defending, undisputed Raw's World Heavyweight Champion, mid-card, Jey Uso, yeet. And as expected, it took about 10 minutes yeeting with the crowd. The crowd's going crazy, right? Then he tries to talk, but the crowd was like, one more time. So he does it again for 5 more minutes. So it's about a good 15 minutes of just yeeting, all right? Then he says like, oh, I beat Gunther. I gave him my very best shot. I hit him with his own submission. He tapped out like a bitch. And now I'm the new World Heavyweight Champion. Yeet! And the whole crowd was like, yeet! Right, so majority of this promo was just all entrance. Right, and then he gets interrupted by a guy I didn't even know was gone. Sami Zayn. Oh. He fucking comes out just to glaze Jey Uso. He's like, I apologize for not being here for the past 8 weeks. I know you were gone. that's new to me. I don't know. But he says like, you know, I just want you to know I love you, man. You know, and then the crowd's like, Sami Uso. So he didn't say shit besides just glazing him. And then we see Big G to earn that spot where he's at right now. So I'm not gonna shit on him. Right? Is he the best wrestler? Fuck no, he isn't. He is a tag team specialist, but again, he earned his spot. So for that, he's cool for me. All right. Next, we see some celebrities in the audience. We have Metro Boomin, who I'm like, he's alright. Like, he ain't my favorite producer by any means, but And today's standards, he's decent. I'll give him that. We then see Miss Chelsea Gray, Miss Kia Stokes on the Las Vegas Aces, former WNBA champions, big ups to them. We then see some J Bro named Chase Briscoe. And he and the Briscoe I give a shit about. He reaching for the sky, boy. So I don't give a shit. And I'm not watching some fucking random ass show called Full Speed on Netflix. So if you do, more power to you. And I want y'all to keep this in perspective, right? This is the Raw after WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. And that's the best that they can do for celebrities coming through. I'm just saying. Because, they want to brag about, Raw is war. No, it isn't. No, it ain't. That shit died in, 01? Raw has been war in a very, very long time. All right, and then we move on to the best segment of tonight. But I'm not the one that tapped out at WrestleMania 41. And it's bad when you're getting roasted by Michael Cole in your face. That's enough to set anybody off. All right. So Gunther, he's gonna fuck up Michael Cole. He pushes Pat McAfee like the bitch that he is. He's gonna go choke out Michael Cole. And I was like, yes. Choke his bitch ass out. Please do it. And then Pat McAfee into Balor is like, really, nigga? You're just gonna fucking. Okay, I thought I was your boy. Oh, okay, I got it. I see how shit is now. All right, we didn't get a promo package for El Grande Americano, and this was absolutely fantastical. All right, if that's even a word, or excelente. Right, I'll probably make those words up, but this was tremendous. I loved it. But then we get a promo from Big Bird himself, Seth Rollins. He says, I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I won at the main event at WrestleMania 41. I am. And then he gets interrupted by CM Punk, old Phil Brooks, coming out. We see Punk. Rollins curb stomps his bitch ass again. He then curb in for this spot. You have Rollins, Braun, and Rusev, with Heyman managing all three. I'm just saying that would have worked. But I'm happy Braun's finally being elevated to that world title picture, that main event scene where he should have been this whole time. But, better late than never in this fucking company with their long-term booking. Apparently not, according to The Rock. And I'm not going to get into, The Rock's fucking appearance on Pat McAfee shows. I don't care. I really don't, man. People are blaming WrestleMania 41 on him. I'm like, I have no problem with WrestleMania 41. Cody lost. I'm good. I don't give a fuck, man. So if fucking Rock's responsible for that, then thank you. He has my sincerest thank you for that, right? I don't give a fuck. Everybody else is saying he ruined WrestleMania 41. It's the Rock's fault. This shit sucks. And I'm like, I don't have a problem with it. That's a you problem. So now I want to hear from you guys. How do you guys felt about this week's episode of Monday Night Raw? Raw after WrestleMania 41. And keep in mind, it goes downhill from here, right? You're going to see the Ludwig Kaisers, the Pete Dunn's, the Tyler Bates, possibly the Zoe Starks, all the wrestlers that nobody really gives a shit about because they're jobbers. Why would you care, right? But I want to hear from you guys, right? To those who go out their way to like and comment my videos, thank you so very much. To those that go out their way to dislike my videos, keep doing you. It's hilarious. As far as the next video, I'm going to try to knock out AEW, and I still have Let's Fucking Go. I didn't forget. Alright, I haven't had time to do it. Alright, that's all it is. It's just a matter of having enough time to break down all these fucking episodes, edit it, and then put it out there for you guys. Alright, I just haven't got around to doing it. And I still have to watch WrestleMania 41 at some point. So I got my hands full. There's a whole bunch of shit that I gotta do, and I'll get to it when I can. Alright? But I wasted enough of you guys' time. Been here for about 40 minutes because I had to break down this fucking like 2.5 hour show. You know, a lot of shit that I want to, you know, talk about, get off my chest. So, you know, I wasted enough of you guys' time. So, with that said, be safe, be blessed, take care of yourself, protect you and yours, your loved ones, stay warm, stay dry, stay frosty. But most importantly, trust in God. God be with you. I'm out of here. And until next time, adios.